Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Gift Genius TV. I'm your host, Mr. Phil. I'm still here with Samantha. Guess what? We're having so much fun that we thought, you know what? Let's do the part 3, even though it's so late. Only God knows when I'm gonna get home tonight. But it is what it is. We're having fun, and we just want to basically cover a very important thing. You've heard part 1. You've heard part 2. Part 3 is going to really be about why Gift Genius. Why do people actually need Gift Genius, you know? And I don't know, do you want to start or do you want me to start?
You start.
Okay. Now, personally, why I believe people need Gift Genius is that most people, the only way that they have an income into their household is through a job. And we are living in times now, especially in 2019, where jobs are drying up. Look, a lot of people are not aware of this, but automation and technology is the greatest threat to everybody's jobs. Earlier on, we heard Samantha say many years ago she was a telephonist, and technology basically replaced her. Quietly but effectively, it replaced her. I was watching a program on YouTube, and it is predicted that in the next 10 years, we will have driverless cars. That means that Uber drivers, even as you know them, will not be needed anymore because Uber will be a driverless car. Driverless trucks. That means that all the truck drivers that you know now will be out of jobs. Driverless buses, driverless trains. All technology is going to displace so many people, even more than you can imagine right now. Okay, how many people know when we used to use in the UK? We used to use A to Z. That was a company that used to print A to Z. Now your phone is your sat nav now. Even TomTom has been replaced by your phone. As a matter of fact, your phone nowadays does so many jobs. Jobs like graphic artists are gonna go. So everybody that is thinking that these jobs are gonna last them or they're gonna look, just get ready. And I don't care if you're in Africa. It's even in Africa, they're losing jobs right now. Because again, automation is coming to take over. And one of the reasons why Gift Genius is the business or the concept for now is that it gives you an opportunity to create your own network. And I always say your network is your net worth. What it means is this: if the people around you who are your network, if they're poor, guess what you are? You're poor. However, if your network is vibrant and is rich, guess what you are? Chances are you'll be vibrant and you'll be rich yourself. Okay? So Gift Genius give us all an opportunity to get involved in what is going to be so important in the future. Last example I'll give. A lot of people know that people that create followings in Instagram, in YouTube. Okay, now some of these people they're either models or they have a product or service or Beyonce or are but not everybody can be a Beyonce. But guess what though? Everybody as we move into the future will have to have a semblance of their own following. So Samantha, you need your following into the future.
That's right.
The next person needs their following into the future. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And what is the following? It's just people that basically follow you, know you, believe in you, and in a put it this way, it's like a collective effort. So wealth in the future is gonna be about how many people have a collective behind them.
Yeah, but basically it's like we're in the 21st century moving into the 22nd. It's a case of we're living in the information age, right? And we're also in the times of reality TV. Yeah. We're living in real time, working in real time. Everything's real time. It's now. So if we're not moving with the times, then we're going to get stuck and left behind. Yeah. As you mentioned before, all of these jobs, driver jobs, going to be obsolete. I was fortunate enough to be made obsolete in the early 90s. So I've had time to readdress the situation. And so when I joined network marketing, it was at a great time, for me to learn and to grow in the industry and understand it very well. So I know the concept of team building, and looking after one's team. As you said, your network is your net worth, so it's important to look after your team, and it's important to share that concept so that your team members look after their team members, and so on and so forth. So for me, we're in the right place at the right time, with the right product, and the product is our network, which is our friends, our family. We don't have to go out there and look for strangers. 10 people from those that are closest to you, you ask them for a gift, you explain the reason why, they join you in Gift Genius, and they do exactly the same as you do, and we build, and we're able to move mountains from that platform. Such a small platform can move a lot. I'm happy that we're international because I have friends abroad, people in Africa that need an income, that are unable to go out there and physically work, but just by introducing their friends, their family into this, they now have an income and can do great things. So the Gift Genius concept is very important, and it's nothing new. I still look at it as the days of the partner. When our families are, they couldn't get bank accounts and loans and stuff to buy houses when they first came to the UK. So they had to club together to do this. And everybody every week would put, a certain amount of money in the pot. One week it belongs to John, next week it belongs to Thomas. Next week it's Sarah's turn, and that is how my family, my parents and many friends' parents were able to buy houses. I'm still into a partner to this day, and it's just a habit now to just have a partner. It's loose change to have there, and you can give that as a gift to somebody or whatever. It's just loose change, but it's a habit, but having Gift Genius is 21st century partner.
Okay. And to be honest, it's even far powerful than a partner, because as a partner, you only get what you put in.
That's right.
But with Gift Genius, you get multiples and thousands and hundreds of thousands than what you put in.
Exactly.
Now, beyond that, one of the things that I can quickly see with Gift Genius as well is that as we go into Nigeria, as we go into Gambia, it is my pleasure to see people in Nigeria start making pounds, because sooner or later, there will be people joining your team from the UK while you're in Nigeria. Right. There will be people joining your teams from the Gambia while you're in Gambia. Now, how does that work? You join Gift Genius in Gambia and you just start building, and before you know it, you know someone in the UK. You can give Mr. Phil their number. Mr. Phil will approach them for you. You can give Samantha their number, and Samantha will approach these people for you. And when they join your team. Okay, now so here you are in Nigeria, here you are in Gambia. You have a UK team growing.
That's right.
And so that means you are there in Nigeria or in Gambia, you're making pounds. That means, guess what? Your wealth is not locked to Gambian economy. It's no longer locked to just Nigerian economy. You're actually making money around the world now. That's right. Because of technology. And so that is the power that we have in our hands with Gift Genius. You know what? I always understand that when people play with this concept, it's because they don't really understand what is going on.
It's very simple. So people think that because it's so simple, they think that they're missing something, that they don't get it. They think it's so simple that obviously they're not understanding it.
Yeah.
But it is seriously so simple that is exactly what it is. Things do not need to be hard. People make things difficult to make themselves look important. Right? Simple is best.
Of course.
Keep it simple. Kiss. Just it is what it is.
Okay. Now, keeping it simple. Now, one of the things about simplicity is that the most profound things and the most powerful things in the world are the simple things.
That's right. Because it's truthful.
It's
not. You don't have to hide it underneath big words and big, things. To hide small print or anything like that. This is what it is.
Okay.
Simple.
I've had people wonder, man, this is too good to be true. I've had people even say to me that, oh my goodness, I can see it, but this is too much.
Yeah.
They've not even started. They're saying it's too much.
Yeah.
You know, it's almost like they're already overwhelmed before starting.
I've had people say to me, so what should I do with all this money? You know, it's your money, it's yours. We can do some goal setting, we can do some investments. It's up to you, but it's your money, this is what it is.
And that's what we're doing with these audios. These audios that we're doing, especially, I'm glad that Samantha is here, is just to show people that we know what they think about, but we've been there, we've done it, we've bought the t-shirt, and honestly, really and truly, people it's almost like people are afraid of something really succeeding.
Yeah, simple and successful.
They're afraid of it. I've even got someone right now that is so afraid, and you know what they're afraid of? They're saying, what if people in my team ask for their money back? Imagine. It's so ridiculous. It's so ridiculous. No. He's not even talking about the people he brings in. He's thinking maybe it's 10 people removed from him. And I'm trying to remind him that, look, even if that happens, it's not happened, but even if that happens, they don't come and ask you. They go and ask from the last person that they gave.
The person that they gave that money, their gift.
The gift.
It's a gift that if they want their gift back,
they won't come back to you.
No.
He still doesn't get it.
Yeah, and the point is,
he's still afraid.
The point of that, when somebody says to me, like, if somebody would want their money back, I'll say, right, obviously you haven't explained it correctly to them.
Because
it's a gift. If you've received or given a gift, that is what it is. In the UK, you're giving £100 gift to somebody you know.
Carry on.
So simply, there's nothing to get back. You gave your friend a gift.
Yes.
If your friend wants to give back, then then that's between you and your friend.
Thank you. And if 10,000 people's friends want their gift back, does that affect the program?
It does not.
If 1 million people want their gifts back, does that affect the program?
No, the program will still be running.
Thank you, because
that is not even a challenge. It's just.
But do you know what? This guy is so worried, and I'm trying to tell him. It's like he's got a mental block.
Yeah, he's thinking maybe that, like, if you go down the line, like £2,000, £20,000, he somehow owes people this amount of money.
No, that's the genius in this.
It's peer to peer, and it's not
genius. It's gifts. That's why it's genius.
That's right.
Look. To be honest, I know I may sound biased, but I don't know how. Maybe you put this in your words. I'm gonna put it in my words, and let's see if you can put it in your words. Gift Genius is really the only vehicle that I know that you cannot lose your money.
No, there's nothing.
It doesn't get any easier than this, and you don't even have to worry about giving anything back.
No, you've given your friend a gift, and that's all it is. That's all it is.
And even when people upgrade to you, they're upgrading on the knowledge that they're opening up their own levels, it's a gift.
It's a gift.
So the whole program is infallible, sustainable, untouchable, undestroyable.
Giving and receiving of a gift.
Unstoppable.
Yeah. And I'm just happy to be a part of it. It's like the whole world has opened up to us. What I'm happy about is the fact that I can travel to so many different countries now, knowing that I've got a business set up there. I'm going to meet people for the first time that I've had conversations with, that have joined me in Gift Genius, and now I'm going to meet them in person. I mean, it's nice doing like FaceTime and, face chats and that, but to be in their environment and then meet their teams and their family, it's a wonderful opportunity, whilst we're making wealth, creating wealth, and doing our community a lot of good.
Creating wealth, traveling around the world, having fun. Queen Eagle, it's always a pleasure spending time with you. We've traveled together, we've built together, we've done things together. So everybody look forward to having an amazing journey with Gift Genius. On that note, say goodbye, Queen Eagle.
I look forward to speaking to you guys soon.
Okay, and from me, Mr. Phil, have a great day. God bless.